Processing tomatoes today at the Popel Backyard Farm. Now what we've got is, it's called a Scrino strainer. It's all metal screener, and what you do is you wash your, these are Roma or pear tomatoes, whichever you want to call them. We call them Romas. You wash them, cut them in half. You don't have to blanch them with this. So that's going to make your job about 8 times faster. So what you do is you wash a batch, cut them in half, and you turn your handle clockwise. And you'll see it comes out a nice thick paste. Very few, because of being the screens, it takes all of your tomatoes. I don't know if the lighting is good here, but it takes all your tomatoes, puts it out through the screen, and it puts your skins and seeds out the end. And you just keep plunging. Now this would be a great thing for the kids to help you, because I mean, just turning this handle, if it was electric, it'd be a hell of a lot faster. But we're going through about a bushel of tomatoes in about 20 minutes. It takes longer to wash them and cut them in half than it does to do the actual screening. And then we're going to have to cook it down. And that'll take some time. But you can see it's making some beautiful, nice paste. Almost seed-free. So you can make sauce or make pizza sauce or tomato chili sauce, anything. And you don't have all the... Most of the time when you have to cook tomatoes down, you have to cook them down till you don't see the seeds anymore. Well, with this process, you don't have the seeds because the seeds are all coming out with the skins. Now, if they're a little damp like that, you can put them through, in which that's what we're doing, putting them through a second time, so it gets a chance to get more of them off that skin.
And what are you going to do with this when it's all done?
Well, we here at the Popel Backyard Farm recycle everything. So that skins and seeds are going to go to the chickens so that we can get eggs. We can get eggs. It is a plunger.
Okay, go ahead. So we can get eggs.
So we can get eggs out of the skins, because the chickens will, all the food the chickens use. And now that I've got put the plunger in there and just keep squeezing until I have nothing left in the auger. You take your spatula.
And then where are we going to put this when we're done?
That's going in the kettle to be cooked on the stove.
And we're making tomato.
We're making sauce. And see how nice that is? It just does a beautiful job of making a puree.
And we have a lot of tomatoes.
And this screener comes with three Scrinos. This is the medium for tomatoes. It has a large one for doing things like pumpkin or squash.
Oh, we should do that.
And it has, well, you have to cook the pumpkin before you put it through
I don't
there, I
mind
believe.
doing that. I could cook it while you're
at work.
at work.
I'm not sure.
I can cook it while you're at work.
But as you can see, I've got just about everything out of the auger.
So you can do pumpkin. What else can you do, honey? Squash and what else?
You can do squash. You can do berries, and it'll take all the juice and meat out of the berries and put the seeds over in the thing, like you're doing blackberries or
mulberry tree.
Mulberries or something like that, so you can make a nice jam. Now, see, this has only been 2 hoppers full of tomatoes into this here, and there's probably 2 quarts. So I'd say each hopper takes about a quart, and we've got 2 quarts.
This is the hopper.
Yes, we have 2 quarts of the puree already, and we still got another bushel and a half of tomatoes to do. So we're going to have quite a bit to cook down.
Okay.
So
beautiful.
All you have to do is, like I said, you just wash your tomatoes, cut them in half, drop them in.
And don't look at the house. It's been messy for weeks because we've
been doing this. We've been dehydrating.
And there's only 2 of us, so.
And I told Ruthie to concentrate on the food because we don't want it to go to waste.
So we're going like crazy to get it all done.
I told her I'd help her out with the tomatoes today. And it gives you a chance to look at the tomatoes to see if they're
if there's a problem.
If there's a problem with them, right.
Because I asked Clay about, is this one good, is this one good? And
I
he's
said,
like,
well, all you have to do is wash them, and then we'll cut them in half, and by the time you cut them in half and look at them, you'll see if there's a problem with
I mean, obviously, if they're really bad, I toss them right in the chicken pen.
them. Right. You don't want anything that's real bad. But if it's got a spot on it, the spot will come out with the seeds and with the skins. So you're not, all you're getting is the pure puree.
And what a great way to have some time to spend with your family, and you can all
Well, like I said, the kids will love. You just wash your tomatoes, cut them in half, and let the one kid plunge them down while the other kid turns the handle, and they can switch on and off. The Screeno was a good investment. We paid almost $300 for it, but it's all metal. There's no plastic, but you can get the cheaper ones.
It's something that lasts for a lifetime and gives your kids, probably.
Yeah, this will be a great hand-me-down from generation to generation if you have family members that will enjoy doing this. Now, you can do Romas, you can do big tomatoes, you can even do the cherry tomatoes. Get rid of all your tomatoes. If your garden, if you put in tomatoes, this has got a spot on it, so we'll cut it in half, see what it looks like. Okay, I'll just take and get rid of half of that. Cut that bad spot out. Chickens will get that part.
And we get the other.
The reason I didn't put it in with the seeds in the skin is because I'm going to put the seeds in the skin right back through, so I can get the excess another spot.
And we do this every week until harvest is over.
Yeah, it starts just about August and it ends about
January.
end of October for harvest.
Well, we'll get all the food, fresh fruit and veggies, and
But
do 'em up.
we're going to do once the tomatoes are done. We've already dehydrated peppers,
You can even do
and we're
the-
going to do onions, and we're going to do the potatoes. We're going to.
Do you think we'll do pumpkin in here this year?
Yeah, we can try a pumpkin.
Because you love pumpkin.
I love pumpkin, but it's just as cheap to buy it.
Oh, I know. That's
All
true,
right.
too. Are we done then here?
Yep.
Okay, guys. Like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this segment. And we've been working on the food for weeks, but I said to Clay, hey, let's grab the camera and show you guys what we're working on today. So, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.